Okay, folks, I've been working at this a little bit and playing around with it a bit, and I've got solutions here to kind of. Some people have been asking. Okay, so you want to kind of make it look like you go from one area or one map to another, right? So the main idea here is you can't do that with this particular tech. However, what you can do is you build one base here and you put that other portal, over at the other side of the map where you can't really see that area. And thus you could simulate little areas that you're popping around to. And you could then do a loading screen that could then bring in new areas if you go to another area or something like that. And another idea is to use an event trigger of some kind after you go through this to wait for a minute while a little wormhole thing goes on, like a little mini video, and then the user pops out the other side. And just to show you what it's doing right now, okay, there's the Asgard or Star Trek teleporting kind of works, but it kind of doesn't. And I have there's some problems with it, and I asked the guy, and I'll have to look in the documentation because it may have an answer in it. Um, but anyway, but otherwise, these work. I don't care for that sound anyway. But anyway, you go in, and then you're out. And as you can see, I'm on the other side. And the difference is that I can go back in this side, right? And then I'm on the other side. That's pretty nifty, isn't it? Now, I redid the fixes on here to increase the size of that little scanner thing there. Now there's a bug where if I go to the other side of that thing, there's one of the teleporters is above it. It'll try and teleport you, but it'll keep you on that floor. So I'm wondering if you have to be the same level, like levelness. You can't go from one thing to a floor, right? But you can one way, right? So this little blue thing here opens up this door for me. I go in through the door, and there's a little teleporter, right? So I get on the teleporter. Woohoo! Guess what? Here I am, eh? That's pretty cool, isn't it? Now that's just drag and drop. So there's something that's wrong because if I go back over here, watch what happens. My left, what do you call it? Speaker goes off like it's actually trying to go down there, but then it pops me back up here. And I don't know why that is. Anyway, um, I'll figure it out, you know. And like I said, there's really neat things that you can do with a lot of this stuff. And they came out with a new version today. I'm not going to try it for at least a month, maybe into the new year. This whole graphics card thing has got me really up and up. Supply chain's got to return to normal. Scalpers got to stop being jerks. Trying to inflate prices 3 to 5 times. It's like I said, the sickest thing I ever have seen in my entire life of looking at buying stuff online was looking at Newegg, okay, and seeing a GT710 card going for $579. Okay, I paid half that for my 620 9 years ago. Yeah, that's right, everybody. They wanted to try and they're trying to pawn off all the garbage crap, these 1050 cards, because nobody wants anything less than a 1060, okay, for a graphics card anymore, okay. And in fact, I would argue that nobody should buy anything less than a 1080, and if it's going to cost you, I don't know, I'll have to look up what the average price of that should be, but don't buy any, don't do it now. Do it late January, early February for all your computer needs, because this, uh, everybody that went and upgraded to the new version's having this problem where the thing gets to 45% and dies. And in this one guy, he says, well, how old how long have you been waiting, you know? So I made a joke about waiting since, and I put in brackets, epic god music kind of thing. It's since the beginning of time. Anyway, just a little update on this. Just wanted to show that off. It's actually kind of fun. This just makes having all kinds of really neat stuff, that you can do. And it's there's no lag in that, eh? It's like you're right there, okay? It's almost like what should an optimization for this would be that you automatically make the character take a step forward, okay, without even them knowing it, because most people don't do that right away. They just kind of let go of everything. But a real character would actually take an extra step, and then that would make it even look better, because you'll notice that if I don't do that, it kind of looks a little right? And yeah, I rebuild the lighting. It's because I added objects to the whatever. But anyway, we'll be mucking around more with this as it goes. Lots to do here. I was gonna buy a door pack, but I just can't afford to be spending any more money anymore for a while. I was gonna do something with that over there. Looks kind of funky, but and I might even I might even get into Blender and just make my own little spaceship or something. Just something I could put on these things, right? Woohoo! Imagine making these giant teleport pads, eh? Having people popping in, and this monorail, I don't know, I don't see much of a need for it. Not here anyway. I mean, it would be something you could use into a scene where it's going in between cities or something, right? And you could have a little trip, get it on there, and just zoom, and you could have the characters get in and have us flying, drag them wherever. I don't know. There's all kinds of neat things you can do with shit like this. But anyway, have fun, everybody, and Merry Christmas, all that stuff. If some of you don't hear from me again for a while.